What up, YouTube? Reezonotix here once again, man, and I'm just doing a video, a little bit of wrestling talk, man. Hey, by the way, Mercury, God bless you, man. Thanks for the plug, man. I'm glad that you getting all them subscribers, man, and at least they're getting some real info from you, man. So I'm glad that that's going on, man. By the way, Mercury did a video, wrestling talk or wrestling chat 3, something like that, where he talked about his views on the current wrestling situation. Um, and the good thing about our little friendship is that like homeboy is a WWE fan, whereas I'm a TNA fan. So it's cool because if you can get if you watch my videos, you won't get much WWE info. I know very little about it, the product right now, because I haven't watched it in a long time. I catch it every once in a while, so it works out great because if you want your WWE info, watch Merck's videos. You want your TNA info, watch my videos. It works out good like that, man. But yeah, man. Let's get right into the video, man. What's going on in TNA in the last week and a half or so? So we just came off the heels of the Hardcore Justice pay-per-view, which was yeah, I'm gonna say it because WWE can't sue me. ECW reunion, not EV 2.0 or whatever they're calling it now. I wasn't a big fan of ECW back in the day, so for me, this was I did order it, I did watch it, I recorded it. It was alright, it was good. You know what I'm saying? It was nice to see some of the wrestlers that I do remember from ECW and some of the ones that I may have missed out on, at least get to see them one last time, or for me for the first time. The pay per view was all right, man. There were some really good spots, some really good moments, but overall, I would say since I'm not a big fan of ECW, never really have been, it was just it was average. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bad and it wasn't good. What I did not like about it is there was so much hugging and kissing going on all the time. It was just ridiculous. It was like, yo, we watch wrestling, and when we watch wrestling as fans, we know that it's scripted, we know that it's not real, but we suspend our disbelief and watch it as if it was. That's what's fun about it. It's kind of hard to do that. For example, when the gangsters were fighting Team 3D and they beat Team 3D with a kitchen sink, trash cans, kendo sticks, and right after they got hit, Team 3D got up, looked at them, and they hugged and they raised each other's hands. It was like a big love letter to ECW fans, but it was just too much damn hugging and kissing going on for me to really enjoy it. It was just like, dog, come on, man, at least a little bit of realism. So, but that's no big deal because today is Thursday, and today we get the whole effing show, which is an Impact episode of Impact, which is pay-per-view quality. And by the card, it looks like it will be pay-per-view quality. But let me backtrack right quick. The Thursday before Hardcore Justice, we had Impact, and it was a great show, man. Some of the highlights I'll go through real quick off the top of my head. We had the fourth match in the best of 5 series between Beer Money Inc. and the tag team champions Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. All these matches, 1 through 4 so far, have been phenomenal. They have been the match of the night, every Impact. This last one was if I'm not mistaken, it was an Ultimate X match, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, Motor City Machine Guns win, tying the series up 2-2. So now tonight we get the 5th and final match, which would determine who are the tag team champions, whether it's Motor City Machine Guns or Beer Money recaptures the gold. That match was amazing, man. There were some crazy spots in that match. There was one spot where I think Shelly DDT'd Robert Roode, and he was literally spiked. He was literally vertical on his head, not holding himself up, just like that, on his head, upside down. It was vicious. We had some great off the top rope spots, just great action. We had AJ Styles defend the TV title, which was the former global title. See, that's another thing I don't like about TNA. They be changing the names of that belt like clockwork. It was the Legends title, then it was the global title, then now it's the TV title. I hope personally that they keep television title because that reminds me of WCW, and it might give a little honor to the belt. I mean, what the hell is a global title? What the hell is a Legends title? But AJ Styles captured it from Rob Terry 2 weeks ago with outside interference from Kaz. Well, this time was the return match. This one was a lot better. Wasn't as much of a squash match as the last one was, but it was still kind of one-sided. Rob Terry dominating the whole time until he had AJ Styles from behind, like he was gonna German suplex him, and AJ held onto the ropes and he did the classic Ric Flair tactic, low blow with the leg from behind. And as soon as Rob Terry bent over, from the low blow, AJ Styles, the referee was telling him, hey, that's not allowed, and AJ Styles was like, yeah, whatever. Boom! Pele right there without even looking. Nailed Rob Terry. Got on the outside, springboard 450, done to perfection. Only the phenomenal one can do it like that. The only one I've ever seen do the 450 better than him was Juventud Guerrero back in the WCW days, which was my favorite cruiserweight back then, by the way. But yeah, he nails it 1, 2, 3. AJ retains the title. We got new knockout tag team champions as Hamada and Taylor Wilde defeat the Beautiful People, which is good because they're better wrestlers than the Beautiful People. The Beautiful People are just eye candy, especially Velvet. Oof, man, she bad. Sorry. What else? What else? What else? The highlight of the night for me, and for a lot of people, man, was a segment with Kevin Nash coming out. Well, actually, it was Hogan and Bischoff, and they were announcing the card for tonight's Impact. All the awesome stuff that's going to happen tonight. And as they were announcing the card, Kevin Nash's music hits, and he interrupts them and starts cutting a promo about that finally he gets these two, Bischoff and Hogan face to face, and what's up with excuse me, what's up with this new Impact show and this lineup being named and my name is not mentioned? What's up with that? And Hogan was telling him, hey, look, it's time to step aside. These young guys are the stars of today. Our time is over. We can't be playing politics no more. And then Eric Bischoff started accusing Nash of his whole career being about politics and whatnot. And then Nash just goes to work on Bischoff. And then he goes after Hogan, and Hogan gets the upper hand. And as Hogan gets the upper hand, Nash hits him with a low blow, hits a couple of elbows in the corner, brings in a steel chair, and he's going to jackknife him on the chair. Then Jarrett comes in, makes the save, and Jarrett starts beating up on Nash. And then Jarrett gets Nash in the corner and starts, he mounts him and starts punching him. And in comes the man they call Sting. But there's something noticeably different about Sting this time, as he's rocking the red and black face paint. Wolfpack Sting, a.k.a. Crazy Mofo Sting, just comes in the ring looking fierce. Jarrett goes to hit Nash with a chair. He's got the chair behind his back like that, and Sting just whacks the chair, bro. All you hear throughout the whole Impact Zone is BOP! And Jarrett turns around all shocked, and Sting clocks him, a couple times with the bat. Then he gives the bat to Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash runs Jarrett over with the bat. Then Sting gets the chair and just wails away on Hogan. Nasty, vicious chair shot. Bomb! Right in the corner. Sting and Nash leave everyone laying, and they just walk out of the ring, bro, together. That was awesome. That was mad. That segment was hot, man. Especially if you from the old school and in the 90s, the whole Wolfpack thing that was just going crazy in WCW. That was awesome. Later on, they came back from commercial, and you see Sting backstage with Kevin Nash. And it's funny because Kevin Nash is sitting down and listening to Sting. It looks like Sting was mentoring him or saying something to him. And Christy Hemme comes up, hey, Sting, Kevin Nash, what's up with this solidarity between you? And Sting just looks at her and walks away. And then Kevin Nash, who usually flirts with Christy Hemme and usually, talks to anybody, just gets up, looks at her, and follows Sting into the darkness, man. So it was badass, man. Other than that, we had I know RVD fought that night. I just forget who he fought, man. Oh no, I'm sorry, it wasn't RVD. We had Tommy Dreamer versus Abyss in ECW Extreme Rules type match. Abyss gets the win. A lot of people don't like Abyss. They say that he's not really worth anything. I like Abyss when he's like this, when he's the monster, when he's crazy. He's not a great wrestler, but very rarely is a guy of that size a good technical wrestler. He's a brawler, man. He's a beast. And I like this character. I hated him when he was the goofy Abyssomania, or when he does that crazy little laugh that he does. I hate that junk. But I love this Abyss. Bringing raw meat into the ring, biting it. That new weapon that he's got, Janice, that 2x4 with all the nails in it. Awesome, man. But yeah, that's what was going on back last week. Today, the whole effing show. We'll see what happens. I know that we're scheduled to have Jeff Hardy with an open challenge to anyone in the wrestling world. A lot of people think it's going to be Shelton Benjamin who answers and joins TNA. I want it to be, but I don't think it will be. What else we have? We have RBD versus Abyss in a Stairway to Janice match. They have Janice, that nailed weapon hanging above the ring, 15 feet above the ring. Crazy ass match with no rules. Then we have Beer Money and Motor City Machine Guns in the fifth and final match. It's going to be the best 2 out of 3 falls match for the tag team titles. We got Angelina Love challenging Madison Rayne for the knockout title. We got what else? I'm trying to remember. I know Ric Flair's new group, Fortune, AJ Styles, Kazarian, and Beer Money. I already said Beer Money, but they're all going to be there. Man, off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember, man. This card is like stacked. But me personally, man, I know the show's gonna be great regardless, but they need to have an appearance by Sting and Nash after what happened this last Thursday, man. So that's my video, man. If you think I left something out, or you wanna me to talk more in depth about other things, please leave comments. God bless y'all. Stay watching wrestling, stay gaming, stay real.